But I was arguing with this chick, and she said we were talking about immigration, and which I don't know. We might disagree a little bit on that, but like
we do.
But I like basically I was just at least like trying to have the common sense argument of like you could at least acknowledge that, say, like a doctor from India coming over is more valuable to since you're so into like the collective or something like that. I'm just saying like you know, migrant workers from third world countries or whatever just piling in a bad economy may not be the best thing. So even though that we might agree on, because even though I'm kind of open borders, I feel. But she goes and she goes, well, I'll grant you, like, you know, a doctor coming over helps more in the sense like he pays more taxes. And it's just
wow.
It's like such a government-centric way of looking at the world. Like that. Wait, hold on. So just on a human level, a doctor coming over,
an eyeball is hanging out of a kid's head. He's got his gloves on. He's putting it back in. He's attached. The retina's intact.
Yeah.
And all we have to do is sew up this eyelid, and she just sees him as a wallet.
But when you define, you know, when liberals will. And it seems unintentional at times, confuse when they're like attacking libertarians, they confuse government and just a group of any sort. So they're like, okay, libertarian, go live alone in the woods by yourself. And you're like, no, I'm not against associating with other people freely. Like, I'm not against, you can be part of a church or a club or this.
That's high school fallacy. That's guilt by association. Yes. So redneck separatists don't like the government. You don't like the government. Ergo... You know, all dogs are mammals, all cats are mammals, all dogs are cats.
Exactly, but they're actually, I mean, living and breathing that philosophy, because her only conception of what helps the collective good is the idea of paying taxes. Like, that is society.
Right.
That's how you give back to everyone, is you pay taxes. Like, no, that's how you send your money to one criminal organization in Washington. A doctor helps people by helping people very directly, by curing their illness. Like, that's the, when you literally look at a pediatrician, curing
as a money source.
Yeah, like, I mean, or that's his contribution to society, is that his money goes to Washington D.C.
Well, if there was this utopia where the government did spend wisely, and I've never even considered this, but if I could paint that mythical unicorn universe with castles and bubblegum rivers in my mind, then yeah. I'm open to that kind of philosophy. And, you know, they talk about socialism. Whenever they defend it, they talk about Northern Europe. This is 700 years of people being on the same page. And even they were better off when they had a free market.